Yo, Cody. I see you out there. The Java face. Incognito. Two wolves. We got in here. CRP. He said Cardano, please. Cardano's dead, man. Cardano's dead. I'm just kidding. What's going on, guys? Happy Monday, man. Let's get ready for some price action. We got Pal coming in tomorrow. And we know how that usually goes, so we'll jump on here in a sec, guys. Let's go, baby. Judge Bibles, I see you, man. He felt upset that I didn't say hi to him. What's going on, Judge Bibles? I see John, Judge Bibles. Too many J's in here, bro. Too many J's. Let's see. Who we got here? Philly? Sound cut off? Yeah, that was me, Philly. That was me, man. I had to say hi to Judge Bibles because he felt a little upset I didn't say hi to him. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold up. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo, let's smack that like button up to infinity. Let's go, man. Can we hit 100 likes before the stream starts? We're at 55. I think we can easily do it. Easily. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Late boy. I'm 1 minute late, John. All right? Suck it, John. Felipe. It's Polly. Who we got in here? I see Joel. I see so many Johns today. We got the Bond Johns in here today. Oh my God. We got John Delfino. We got John Worm. We got John M. Is this like the takeover of the Johns, bro? Where did all the Johns come from, man? Holy shit. Are you guys botting Johns in the chat? Some of you guys must be. Why is there so many Johns in here today, bro? Ridiculous. Johnny D, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Johnny D? Johnny D. All right, let's jump on it. Better late than never. Oh, come on, Mike. Give me a little bit of leeway here today, man. Bitcoin's not doing anything anyways, right? Maybe that 1 minute of us kind of holding out the price action might actually allow Bitcoin to actually do something today. Wouldn't that be great? Man? I mean, another day where the dollar kind of takes a little poo-poo. Small little poo-poo, and Bitcoin doesn't really go anywhere, but that's okay. We are stalling until tomorrow where we have Jerome the Gnome Pal, Jerome the goddamn Gnome Pal, who's going to be coming in here and either, giving us a little bit of, a little bit of the flavor that we want.
We're going to the moon.
Or he's going to be giving us a little bit of... I think the market's kind of chilling. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Bitcoin's just kind of chilling to wait to see what Jerome the Gnome's going to say tomorrow, guys. I'm feeling some type of way right now. I'm feeling a little bit indecisive at the moment, guys. Anyone else feel the same way in the market right now? You're feeling a little bit indecisive. Who out there, guys? Right now, tell me how you're feeling. Do you think Bitcoin? And you guys can see the poll here, guys. This is the first time I've seen a poll turn bearish. Since the lows, right? So I said, what is this Bitcoin at 21K first or 24K first in this poll? 54% said 21K, and we got 24K, right, is 46%, right? So this is the first bearish poll that I've seen since the lows. Every poll is always bullish on YouTube, but wow, man, I'm actually shocked at this poll. How's everyone feeling today? Is everyone feeling bullish, bearish, crabbish? Let me know before we jump out of the price action, because I got a shitload of shit to talk about again today. How's everyone feeling today? You guys feeling indecisive in the market? There's a lot of mixed signals right now, man. There is a lot of mixed signals. Juicy Pickle said we're doomed. Demetrius said no pump. Bitcoin's going 100K tomorrow.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Let's go. Should just buy XRP. Who we got? Doctor said I'm feeling fetish. That's a little naughty, bro. That's a little naughty. Don't be saying that shit in the YouTube, bro. Don't be saying that shit. You're gonna mess up the YouTube algorithm for me. You can't be saying you have a fetish in the chat. You're gonna make me feel some type of way. You got some kind of fetish? You got a fetish for a guy with a backwards hat and who's a little indecisive at the moment? Well, that can't be me. That can't be me. You gotta find another guy. 'Cause I don't roll that way. And I'm taken. So you bring your fetish and you bring that fetish somewhere else. Alright? There's plenty of guys in here you can find in the chat, right? Plenty of single guys in the chat. If you're a single guy, put your hand up in the chat. I'm sure there's plenty of you in there to help this guy out with this, whatever his fetish is. I don't know. Some Johns go by Jack. Bro, there's so many Johns in the chat today. I was in the pregame lobby. I was just mesmerized by how many Johns are watching the stream. How many Johns live in the world? I gotta say, there's at least 100K Johns in the world, if not more. Probably 1 million Johns. Probably 5 million Johns. That's actually a really cool fact. How many Johns are in the world? I bet you don't know. I bet you don't know. Let's see. Fetish. That people are just feeling fetish. He's feeling fetish. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So Bitcoin right now, guys. Still just kind of in this bear flag, right? It's one of those things that, you got some of the shorter term time frames looking a little bit iffy, but then you got some of the bigger term time frames looking good. So it's like, what one plays out here? Because, right, Bitcoin obviously had this big dump to the downside and has been coming up in this bear flag, right? Coming just lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs. Doesn't take a genius to draw a resistance line and a support line and say, hey, look, we have a bear flag, right? Doesn't take a genius to say that. The question remains, will that bear flag play out to the downside, right? And I've been kind of, going back and forth with myself and saying, the longer we kind of stay in here, the more it's looking kind of, it's just a weird price action, man. The measure move of this, right? And this is the bearish scenario, would put you right down at this 786 down to 21,300. And that's the zone I'm looking for, a big, massive, juicy, long pickle. I'm looking for a massive pickle from that point, right? Bigger than this pickle. You guys know the pickle that we have on the channel. It would be bigger than this pickle, the size of that long, the schlong of the long. I'd be looking down here to this confluence of the 786 Fibonacci, right? Coming in right here at 21,300. The measure move of this bear flag and the lows of this previous low. So much confluence right there. I love that point for a long. If we get it, like I said, it would be bigger than this pickle that I have on my face right now, okay? And no, I don't normally have pickles on my face, so don't make any jokes, okay? Don't make any jokes in here, okay? Don't make any jokes, right? Because if you guys make any jokes, bro, you guys are never going to get Wen Moon. Shout out to Wen Moon, man. I love this meme, by the way. I had to get this meme for the channel because this is one of the best memes that is on the interwebs when it comes to crypto. You can't even deny that Wen Moon, right, is going to send us to the moon one day. He is.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I gotta make it like a little rocket ship meme, like with Wen Moon's face in there. That's what I need on the channel. Wen Moon, man. That's what we want to know. Let's take this off. Let's take this off. Let's take Wen Moon off. Oh, we got the 8Kers in the chat. Oh my lord, the 8Kers are coming in the chat like a freaking Godzilla's coming in the chat with the 8Kers. Oh my lord. Jordan loves pickles. Get out of here, man. But yeah, so that's the bear flag target. Now this is the short-term time frames, guys, and this is why it's an interesting time. So you look at the short-term time frames, right? You're posting the 4-hour red dot right now on Market Cipher. You got the bear flag, right? You just kind of have this lackluster price action after the S&P got 2 straight days of bounces and Bitcoin couldn't go anywhere. Maybe it's lagging, I don't know, but Bitcoin really can't find anything. But at the same time, right? At the same time that I want to be like looking for this 21.3 level, which if it gets there, it gets there. I mean, like I said, I'm going to look for a long position there if it gets there. I go to the daily time frame, bro, right? And this daily time frame is kind of the same. It's the opposite that I'm looking at, right? You got this horizontal diagonal support, whatever you want to call it, coming up like this, right? So we bounced off once, we bounced off twice, we bounced off 3 times. Obviously, one big channel. Once again, it doesn't take a genius to say, okay, we're in a big channel. You bounce off the lows, you come back up to the highs, whatever. You're also at the 200-day EMA, which is also sitting right there, where you also gotten a bounce off of at the previous low. And the indicators, I will say, indicators, price action comes first. But you look at the daily indicators, guys, right? Daily stock RSIs bottomed out. Daily green dots, as long as you don't dump tomorrow, okay? You should post a daily green dot on Market Cipher. Now, last time we were going to do that, we got the dump the day that we said, as long as you don't get a daily red candle. But as long as you don't dump tomorrow, that should print. If you do dump tomorrow, well, there you go. This is written off anyways. You go to the 2-day. Let's see. Wes, what do you say? He said, nice, the full top 50 is a stable coin. It is. The full top 50 is a stable coin. Appreciate the super chat, Wes. And who else we got in here? We got, yo, DJ Terror, let's buy some more Cody. Let's get some more Cody in this bitch. I need to get some Cody, man. I always tell you I'm going to get some Cody just for you, Wes, but I never do. I never seem to do it, you know? I'm always focused on some other altcoin, and I get distracted. You know? I'm easily distracted. If you guys can't tell by the stream, I am very easily distracted by anything in life. I'm like a dog. I see a squirrel, I run after the squirrel. You know why? You know, sometimes you got to run after the squirrel, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to run after the squirrel. But the 2-day time frame, guys, same deal. You look at the stock RSI in the 2-day, bottomed out, right? You look at the 3-day, bottomed out. Right, so yes, like maybe in the immediate short term, you might see a little bit of a dump, but I can't get bearish on the medium term. And I know that's the popular opinion right now. Why? Why is it the popular opinion for Bitcoin to go down right now? Why? Can someone tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? By the way, this meme was perfect for the other day. I wish I had this one. Where it was like, Bitcoin, come on, do something, bro. I mean, you could honestly bring Bob up for this one, bro. Hold on. Come on, Bitcoin, do something, you son of a bitch. Oh shit, it's dumping. No, not that one. No. Go. I take it back. Come back up. Oh shit. I shouldn't have poked that shit. That was us the other day where we said, Bitcoin, do something, and then it dumped. Shout out to this guy. This guy's like kind of like a pencil neck. He's kind of like a pencil neck. He really is. But why is it easy to say Bitcoin's going to the downside? Why? Because Bitcoin's going down, right? Bitcoin goes down, it's over. Bitcoin goes up, it's euphoric, right? So it's one of those mixed signals times right now. If I had to guess what's going to happen, right? And this is just my guess, right? I'm going to take my guesswork out of this shit, even though I'm not going to take the guesswork out of this shit. If I had to guess, right, my total guess is like the 4-hour time frame. You look down here, you're posting a red dot. I think the stock RSI is topped out on the 4-hour too. Let me bring up the stock here. Yeah, you topped out on the 4-hour. You're coming back down here like a little bitch, right? So you got a little bearishness on the short-term time frames. All right, could you see this bear flag play out to the downside, take out these lows, right, and then come back up and build that bullish divergence where you got the lower low and you got the higher low, and then you see the daily, the 2-day, and the 3-day play out, right? But you sort of see that dump first to reset the short-term time frames. Could be an opinion, could be an option, right? Could definitely be an option here, and that's kind of the scenario I'm rolling with right now. Is an initial dump, right? And then hopefully a bounce off that $21,300 level with these sort of, you know, daily, 2-day, 3-day being a little bit bottomed out, right? And I think little Daddy Pal is going to be the deciding factor for that tomorrow, guys. I really, really do. Who we got in here? We got Yuka Samitsu. Am I saying your name right, man? I have no idea. Yuka Samitsu. He's saying, is that the Giga Chad? You know who's the Giga Chad? You know who's the Giga Chad? Clint is the Giga Chad. Clint's out there buying land right now, baby. Let's go. Daily stock is bullish. I agree. That's why I'm not... Separate time frames, right? Short term might... Okay, maybe you see a little dump in the short term. Medium term, maybe you continue up. Long term, I remain bullish in the long term. That doesn't change. 3 steps, 3 flips. Curse Mark Media said, no one knows. You just wait and see. Facts. That's why right now, like as far as like trading goes, I'm looking for a long here. And honestly, like if Bitcoin comes up to this 23K level, I'm looking for a short here. Right? And right now you're kind of in no man's land. You could take a long from here. If you believe this is support, F it, man. You could take a long if you want to. But I'm really waiting for this 23K area for a short, and this 21.4 to 21.2 range for a long. And in between here, you know, we're kind of just letting the price action play out, right? We're letting the market give us what we want to see, you know. I will say, like, how I would get super bullish right now is if Bitcoin just went, right, just decided to say, screw you, Jordan.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I'm getting a pump over this trend line, this previous support is resistance, this golden pocket. If we get up here, all right, yeah, I think we'd be rocking and rolling at that point. Probably coming up and testing at least like 24K or so, if that was the case, right? But in the meantime, we have some patience. We let this shit play out. And we sort of go with that. 22-hour looks juicy. Oh yeah, man. I agree. Anything above anything like the 12-hour, even the 8-hour. Let me see, like the 12-hour looks juicy, man. You're just posting the green dot on the 12-hour, but you really haven't seen any reaction from it, man. You know, 8-hour. Yeah, I mean, anything that's lower than higher than the 8-hour looks good. It's just that the shorter term time frames are like kind of all pointing down. It's like, oh man, which one plays out? You know, I think everyone's on edge right now. Like, look at this poll. And this is why I think everyone is on edge right now. I've never seen a bearish poll, bro. This is the first bearish poll I've seen since we were down in the 16K region. I'm not just saying that. This is the only bearish one I've seen. Look at this. 55% say 21K, 45% say 24K. To me, that tells me indecision. Because normally YouTube's very bullish. The fact that it's bearish right now tells me there's a lot of indecision in the market. You guys know my take. Overall, wherever it goes, you know, in the immediate term time frames here, I'm looking at the wick off, and this is the zone for me to accumulate some crypto in this zone. Whether we bounce above this, right? I'm still kind of getting some stuff up here, honestly. But like if we bounce like above this level, cool. If we break back below here, even cooler, right? That gives us more time to accumulate. But I think everyone wants to accumulate more crypto. And I think that's why they do a quick rant alert here, right? Not to throw anyone under the bus, because I'm this person too. All right? I think everyone wants more time to accumulate crypto. And that's why I think a lot of people want the price to go down. I would be cool if the price dumped. Too cool. I mean, honestly, there's altcoins that I want at a cheaper price, to be honest. But, you know, is that how everyone's feeling? Does everyone want the price to go down just to buy crypto, right? And I wonder, does everyone want the price to go down, or does everyone think it's going to go down? Those are two different things. You know what I mean? Let's see. You see more polls than you admit, I think. Oh, of course I have. Dude, I went to the strip club with Bob the other day, right? I went to the strip club with Bob, right? Bob was out there doing his thing. He was DJing at the strip club, you know? Come on, let's go. Look at me.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer.
Look at all these poles on the strippers.
Stronger. And you're the mirror, don't lie. And you're the mirror, don't lie.
Jordan, I know you like poles. You like bullet poles.
The mirror on the wall says I'm getting stronger. And you're the mirror, don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers. Just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours.
I'm sexy.
In me when nobody did. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts.
Shifting along, baby.
Come on, let's hear it for the boy.
Yeah, me and Bob went to the strip club the other day, and you know, I guess you could say me and Bob like the poles. You know what I'm saying? We like the poles. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Smith, I wanted to go down because I needed to go down. Sounds about right. Sounds about right, man. Cruz, what's going on? He said shit. He said shit. What's going on? We got the spider in here. Said two wolves. Where's everyone in there? Is everyone chilling outside the chat today? How's everyone doing, man? Let's smack up that like button though. Let's try to get. Can we try to hit 500 likes on today's stream? Let's get busy. Can we hit 500 likes? If you enjoy the stream every day, make sure you subscribe to. And let's keep talking some charts, man. Because right now is a very indecisive time. You know, a very indecisive time. And we got Daddy Powell speaking tomorrow, guys. If you didn't know, Powell is speaking at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be going live before that, around 8:30, depending on the time. But I'll be live before that. So that I don't know necessarily what he's talking about, you know, because there was this one time where Powell was speaking and he didn't really talk about anything. He just kind of. You know, he didn't even talk about like anything to do with you know, inflation or rate hikes or anything. So I don't even know if he's actually going to say anything about that. But we'll see. What do we got? So yeah, I mean, this is still what I'm looking at, man. Guys, today was interesting. Today you could tell in the markets that like people have no idea what to do right now. There's like there's no buying and selling. You can see by the volume here, guys. I went back today and I look at how low the volume was on a Monday. Okay, I went back and I looked. This was the lowest volume on a weekday. Okay, the lowest volume on a weekday. You have to go all the way back to, I believe it was, where was it? December 22nd to go back and find a lower volume weekday than you did today. That was on, yeah, like I said. Monday, December 22nd, which was right here for Bitcoin, right? Another kind of choppy, indecisive time right here to go back and find a lower volume day than you got today. And I still look at this, man, and you're seeing the volume drop, right? Even seeing the volume drop as the price goes down. So like, you know, will the volume keep dropping like this? We'll see, but this is actually what you want to see. You want to see that big volume on the low, right? And then as the price comes up, you want to see like, and then on the first initial move, you see an uptick in volume. But then on the price up, man, no retail is buying. No retail is buying, which that's it. Some people say that's not a good thing. I would argue that's a good thing. Right? I don't want to see no retail buying up here. First of all, I don't want to see people get wrecked. But second of all, you want to see like this decreasing volume, which means like there's so much indecision in the market. People don't know what to do. They don't know to buy. They don't know to sell. Right? They don't know what to do right now. Shit, man. Yeah, but super low volume day today. Shit. There's no volumes. As Mike would say, bro. As Mike would say. There's literally no volume in the charts. It's ridiculous. Like right now, how are people indecisive? We're gonna dump. Don't you get it? This was all a hoax. The 25K run was a hoax. It was a scam, right? Just like the dollar. But guess what? The dollar is king in 2023. Get to know it, all right? Sell all your assets into the dollar at the lows. Do it. I'm telling you right now. You'll be happy if you do it. All right. I'm out of here. Peace out. By the way, there ain't going to be no volume tomorrow either. People are indecisive and dumb. Later. Peace. Let's go. Just scout PA. Scout PA, man. Scout PA. yeah, man. I mean, this is just it's a weird spot, guys. And I could talk about this all day about how people don't know. Everyone's guessing what's going to happen from this point right here. Indicators are screaming a bounce, right? You're at support. Indicators are screaming a bounce on the higher time frames. But then you get the lower term time frames making a bear flag. Lower term time frames showing a dump. It's interesting, right? Watch. Bitcoin's going to be a troll, and Bitcoin will get a pump on the short-term time frames and dump on the big-term time frames. Just watch. It would be the ultimate troll. The ultimate troll. It never gets old. Let's see. Al Duckworth said, Mike, make your own stream. I'll subscribe. Of course you would, Al. Of course you would, Al. Of course you would, my man. Why? Because we're at the lows. We're bearish at the lows. Let's come over here. Let's come over here to. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh yeah, this is this. It's another funny meme that I found today. I was digging the memes today, guys. Right, and always remember this meme. This is like the SpongeBob meme, but upgraded. Okay, 4K. You know, so your little friend is telling you to buy some BTC. You say no. At 9,000, your little friend telling you to buy BTC, you say stupid. 16K, right? Your little friend's telling you to buy BTC, see, you're right here. You're looking all happy. You're looking at your friends calling them dumb, right? You calling them dumb, you say, nope. Right? And then Bitcoin gets to 30K, right? And it's all over CNN, BBC, why BBC? I don't know. CNBC, And then your friend comes to you with some money and said, I want all the Bitcoins, and ask you, Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin? All the way till you get to the highs. And then rinse and repeat. It dumps again. Buy some Bitcoin at the lows. Nah. 9K. Nah. 16K. Nah. And then you get to the highs. I want all the Bitcoins. Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin? And then back to the lows. And you just continue the process. Over and over and over again. All right, hold on. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. People like to buy expensive things just because they're expensive. Yeah, when it comes to markets, it's funny because markets, right? When you go to a store, you're looking for discounts, right? You're looking for discounts at the store. You want to get things that are on sale. You want to get things that have been dropping in price. But when it comes to markets, people love to buy expensive things. People like to buy things that are going up in price at the time, right? It's almost like we're programmed to buy cheap things when it comes to real life, and then when it comes to markets, you're programmed to buy expensive things. Why is that? I don't know, but we're all guilty of it. I think we're all guilty of that. I am guilty of that 110%, dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. No volume because it's harder off ramp your fiat. Interesting. My grandma ain't buying nothing. She's dead. Rocky, that is a very, very depressing thing to say, my man. Let's keep the stream upbeat, man. Let's keep the stream upbeat. Let's get a little positive vibes in here today. Let's get it. Hey. It's a survival instinct. Is that really why, Marty? I've always wondered why that is. Hey, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hey, let's turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. But I'm going to talk anyways, because I'm rocking and rolling here. Let's go, baby. Bam, 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 bam. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Just want to stay above the bull market support band, man. Just stay above the bear market support band, and I will be happy. All right, 21,300. That's the top of that bull market support band. Let's just stick above that, man. Right, and if you notice, that's the level I've been talking about in the short-term time frames too. You see a dump down to 21.3. 21.3 is massive, bro. Like I said, 786, previous low. Measure move of the bear flag. Top of the bull market support band on the weekly time frame. That is such a big level, and that's why I'm kind of hoping it dumps there, because I want to get a nice juicy long from that region, man. I want to. Could you imagine the fear of the drop to 21,300? Oh, that would be beautiful. That would be absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's gonna get there, man. I have no idea if it's gonna get there. Don't get me wrong, but that 21.3 level is so damn juicy. I would take that and I would squeeze that harder than an orange in my mouth, because I love oranges. I don't know about you guys. I love freaking oranges, bro. Orange, I like fruit, bro. You know, pineapple, watermelon, oranges, any type of fruit. Bananas. I'm missing a good fruit here. I'm missing a good fruit. I'm not a big berry guy. You guys like berries? I'm not a big blueberry, strawberry kind of guy. I'm going to stick to my basics. Pineapple, watermelon, bananas, oranges. Apples are okay. I like the canned peaches and the canned pears. I don't know about the regular ones. They're okay. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin, 22,739. So let's see if we can hold this short-term support. I mean, really, there's been no price action during the Asia session. None during the Asia session, besides that one big dumperoo night that we had last Friday. Actually, it was Thursday night where we got that big old dumperoo night last Thursday. It's like, I know what you did last Thursday. I take a big old dumperoo. Let's see. Love the berries? No, man. No, man. I don't really love the berries, bro. Strawberries, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to go over this stuff today, guys. I mean, we went over this a lot yesterday. A lot of this is why I think the bottom is in, and I remain that wherever this move down goes, pick your poison, right? Everyone's going to have an opinion, you know. Is it going to bounce from this level? Is it going to bounce from 21.5? Is it going to bounce from 20K, 19K, 18K? Everyone's going to have an opinion, right? But wherever this comes down to, right, and we start building some type of base, right? Wherever this is, this is load up zone for me, because I am looking at this as an accumulation range. I know that's not the popular opinion. Why? Because when you get to this 7 month, or I guess this is actually 9 month long consolidation here, you're going to have super bearish sentiment. And I like to say the same thing that you had at the high right here during this. How long was this? This was from February to May. During this about 4 month consolidation up here. Uber euphoria, altcoins going nuts, Dogecoin to the moon, every altcoin, doing 100x. I'm looking at it the opposite way. And I know that's not the popular opinion, right? Just like if you were bearish up here, that wasn't the popular opinion, right? That you were getting shit on and you were getting called a doomer. Now you come down here and, you sort of consolidate down here for 9 freaking months. And I'm waiting for that next little, wherever we bounce in this region here. I don't know where it's going to be, right? Like I said, it could be 21.3. It could be all the way down to 18,500. I have no idea. No one does. But I'll tell you is, I'm still looking at this as the Wyckoff, where we already had the spring, right? Whether it's this one or this one. And just looking for that long sort of grind out phase. And I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to see a grind out phase. That's boring. I hope I'm wrong. But if this was true, you would probably see like 3 months at least of just chop suey down in this range, which would bore everyone the hell out and get everyone the hell out of the market, man. So let's get rocking and rolling, man. Let's get rocking and rolling. Let's see. Anderson, yes, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Yes, and you need an opinion. If you needed an opinion, man, and sometimes, you got to go against the herd a little bit. If everyone went the same way, would there be a market? There wouldn't be a market, no. There would never be a market. Actually, the market would always go one way if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. If we get good news up, bad news down. Yeah, and I'm kind of looking for good news coming up at the CPI. I think inflation will be better this time, and I think the FOMC meeting will be 25 BPS. for multiple different reasons. One, the Fed doesn't want to look stupid, so that they're not going to be like, okay, we're gonna raise rates 50 because then they're gonna seem like they did a bad job, and they don't want to lose credibility. Two, because I think the CPI is going to be good, and that'll cause the Fed to be like, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. We'll do 25, and I think both of those will be positive. I could be wrong. Listen, I could be wrong about that, and if I'm wrong, you'll probably see Bitcoin have a deeper retrace. You'll probably see, instead of Bitcoin bouncing from here, right, at the end of March, you might see it do this, right? And really get this like deep retrace and get everyone super, super scared, you know? But we'll see, man. We'll see. Draco said inflation's going up. I would argue no. They care a lot about food and beverages, and if you look at since the end of February, this has gone from 5.6% all the way down to 2.95%, right? So I don't know if that's going to be shown in the CPI in this next one, but this actually, funny enough, like it really wasn't doing anything, but this came down almost 3% in the last week. I don't know what caused that, right? I don't have no idea what caused that, but something did. Housing's still going up, so that's a problem, but it's not a macro LARP channel, you know what I mean? All right, Bitcoin, let's see. Bitcoin is still at 22,416. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Don't they know we want to make money in this bitch? We want to make money in here. We're all in it for the technology, right? Guys, we're all in crypto for the technology, right? Let me hear you.
Bruh.
Let me hear you. We're all in it for the technology. So we don't care if the Bitcoin price goes up, right? We just care about the future of crypto, right? Come on. Let me hear it. We're in it for the technology. Let me hear it, guys. Yes, I am in it for the technology. I am from the old days where we don't care about money. We care about pride. We care about ego. I would rather be right on crypto changing the world than see my asset value go up. Okay? I would rather see it go up. So yes, I don't care about the Bitcoin price. I want to see crypto become the world reserve currency. Send it to the moon.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Oh man. All right. Let me get rid of SBF. Because honestly, SBF. Someone said no. All right. Let's get off this. SBF. Where is he? Where's SBF? Oh, here it is. He said the tech better do 100%, said Justin Jones. Shout out to Justin Jones. I'm in it for the dollars, so Keith. I think, listen, I want to see crypto succeed, but I think you're lying a little bit if the main reason you're not here is because the prices go up. I think you're lying a little bit. If we want to keep it 100, right? If Bitcoin stayed at 20K, I made this case the other day. If Bitcoin stayed at 20K for the next 10 years, would you still be in crypto? And answer this honestly. Would you still be in crypto if Bitcoin stayed at 20? If you knew Bitcoin was going to stay at 20K for the next 10 years? Let me know in the chat. All right. Anyways, let's jump on it. So Ethereum. The Bitcoin clone, as you would say. Same price action, guys. You're at support. You're at the golden pockets, right? But the 4 hour is in a bear flag, right? The target puts you right down to this box where I'm also looking for a long on Ethereum back down here towards 1484, right? In this range, which is basically just your range lows that you don't want to break, because if you break these, you're really looking at possibly like 1352 on ETH. But I would look for at least a little scalp long from like 1485 for a move back up if you did get it from this bear flag. And it's the same process. If Bitcoin goes to 21.3, I expect ETH to come all the way back down to this bad boy box right down here. So it's kind of the same thought process in the short term. But then I go to the daily, right? In the daily, I don't have the stock here. Let me actually bring up the stock RSI on little old Ethereum, because I like to see some confluence here. Yeah, so daily's bottomed out, crossing to the upside actually. You do have that hidden bullish divergence that Bitcoin has. Same thing, you got higher lows and lower lows on Market Cipher, and then you got 2-day that's coming down, and the 3-day that also is still coming down a little bit, but getting down there. So it's kind of that same thought process for me. It's like shorter term time frames, look a little sketch, but then you know, the medium-term time frames look a little better, you know. So it's kind of that same standpoint. Do you see the dump, right? And then the rise back up to at least test some of these levels. Kind of the same standpoint I'm looking at with Ethereum than Bitcoin, guys. So not much new to add there. I mean, look at Ethereum's price action since January 16th, guys. I mean, we've been talking about pump, dump, upside down, you know, chuku pattern, suku, right? Market makers could probably come on here and freaking start talking about, you know, some random ass pattern that they have in here. Let's bring on market makers real quick. Let's bring him on real quick. Where's market makers? Here he is. Let's get him on real quick. What's going on, guys? It's Brendan from Market Makers. Yeah, Jordan's telling you about this bearish pattern up here. Guys, this is actually a super bearish pattern. This is called the bearish bat signal pattern. Why is it a bearish bat signal pattern? Well, what you'll notice about the bat signal is you get this move to the upside in a very slow fashion. Then you see a big dump, which makes the left wing, okay? And then you see a big pump right after that point, which makes the bat, okay? This makes the head of the bat. And then you see a slow decline black down, which makes the right wing of the bat, guys. This is very bearish. You might think the bat's going to fly up. But no, look at the way the bat is pointing, guys. When the way the bat is pointing, you're going to see a dump from that point that has a target all the way down from the nose to the ass. So if you take the nose to the ass of the bat and do a measure move down, does give you a measure move down to $1,228 for Ethereum, guys. So be very careful on this. It's looking a little sketch. It's looking a little bit sketch. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Thank you, market makers. Thank you, my friend. I definitely appreciate that from you. Someone said Bitcoin's going down. It's chilling. It's chilling. It's chilling like a damn villain. Let's see. Let's see this poll. Man, look at this poll. Does this poll make anyone feel a little bit more confident? Like, I love sentiment. I love counter trading the chat. Sometimes I do it to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. When you guys are super bearish, you know, sometimes it makes me super bullish. I'm not gonna lie. And then when we're partying and everyone's getting super euphoric, you know, I like to have fun in the stream, but it kind of makes me a little bearish sometimes. You know, and right now, dude, look at this poll result, bro. I'm gonna actually end the poll. I have not seen a poll like this in a long freaking time, man. A long freaking time. It's not even this poll. I was on Twitter and I saw a poll that Ben Cowan put out today. And dude, it was like 66% of people were pessimistic about the current price action. That to me, that's exactly what you want to see on this, in my opinion, this last part of this Wyckoff. As you start moseying down right here, that's kind of the last part you want to see on this. It's just uber pessimism and boredom in this point right here. It's exactly what I want to see as we sort of dribble out, and what I think is most likely, unless you just see some absolute God pump out of nowhere, God candles pump out of nowhere, probably a pretty boring time up in here. That's exactly what I want to see. Look at that shit, man. Let's see. The bat pattern makes me bullish. Holy shit. The bat pattern makes you bullish. Holy shit. The poll shows that no one knows what's up, really. Actually, I wouldn't say that because I said YouTube's usually bullish. So the fact that 57% of people in YouTube is bearish, right? Where YouTube is usually uber bullish. If you ask the same question on Twitter, you probably see like 70% is bearish, right? But hey, let's see what happens, man. I kind of get it in a way. I get it. And honestly, like I can see why you would think it's going to dump to 21.3. And honestly, like that's the way the chart kind of looks like to me right now. I'm not going to lie. But at the same point, I can't get too bearish right here. I can't get too bearish while you're at support with indicators bottomed out, right? Oversold on the daily, 2-day, 3-day. I can't get too bearish, at least right now. I think if you're going to see a dump, you'll see a retrace first. A retrace up before a dump. How many times have we been through this where like we think we're just going to dump straight down in a straight line like this, right? Instead of, you know, obviously you're going to see the first dump, then retrace, then maybe you'll see the continuation, right? Point still remains though. Mr. Mario, what's up? Where are we supposed to be as far as the 4-year cycle? 1v1 fist fight me. Winner takes the other ship. That's not worth it, man. I don't have that much ship. That wouldn't be worth it at all. Nor do I want to fist fight you. Mario, are you wearing like a bodysuit in your picture? Why is your body the size of Hulk? You guys see that in the chat? Look at this guy. Look at Mr. Mario in the chat. You guys can see this? Let me bring this over here. Can you guys see Mr. Mario, bro? Look at this guy. You wearing a bodysuit? Did you fluff up your body in the picture, Mr. Mario? Why is your head the size of a peanut and you look like Hulk in your picture, bro? That's definitely not you. That's definitely photoshopped. Hell no, that ain't you, bro. Your arm is the size of like both of my legs in your picture, man. If that's you, hell no. I ain't trying to fight you if that's you. Hell to the frick no. I'm good. But I don't think that's you because honestly, you look like Hulk in that shit, bro. Holy shit. Let's see. AI Photoshop? Oh, it's AI Photoshop? It probably is AI Photoshop. It probably is, man. Probably is. Oh, holy shit. You got me. He just has a tiny little head. No, man. Oh, my God. I'm going to get canceled now. Watch, he probably has a tiny head. Now I'm going to get canceled, bro. Oh, my God, Dan. You can't win. You can't win, man. Watch. I'm going to get a thing in the mail. That's... Jordan, we have terminated you from YouTube for making fun of a guy with a small head. Watch. It's coming. All right, so we talked about ETH. The S&P. Look at the S&P here. So we know Powell's talking tomorrow. Like I said, there's gonna be indecision until 10 a.m. tomorrow because I don't think anyone really knows what Powell's talking about tomorrow. So the market's probably going to be kind of indecisive until tomorrow at 10 a.m. S&P kind of with a weird day. You got a little pump on the S&P, right? Up to here. Didn't quite get to that local golden pocket zone, which I thought you were going to come up to this like 4,100 level and find a little resistance. You got a little bit of a dump at that point. Now you're seeing futures come up again. But man, I mean, the S&P since this low really came up about 5%, and Bitcoin did nothing since Friday. The last like 5 days, or I should say the last 4 days, have been perfect for Bitcoin to get a bounce, and it just hasn't found any strength. It's a little bit disheartening, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. It's showing a little bit of weakness for Bitcoin at the moment. Yeah, I mean, the S&P, let's see if we can continue to bounce. Like we said, we did bounce off this massive trend line that we were watching for ages, right? This is a nice little back test where you had resistance, flipping into support, flip the 200-day EMA as support. You're looking for continuation tomorrow after Powell speaks. We'll see if we get it. And then the DXY, which we know has been breaking down a little bit, right? So it did break this trend line here. It's better on the short-term time frames, but it's a trend line nonetheless. And basically, you came up, you back-tested as resistance, and now you're seeing some follow-through. Will the dollar continue down for the rest of this week? Once again, we'll see what Daddy Powell says tomorrow and see if it has any effect on that. But it is set up for the continuation, right? Because like if this was Bitcoin and you broke a trend line like this.
Body shaming me? My lawyer will be contacting you.
Oh, Mario. Wait, I think Mario was the same guy when I started going, I am Luigi. Mario is Mario and I am Luigi. I think you were the same. Were you the same guy who got pissed off? I think you were, Mario, because I was acting like Luigi, which I am Italian, so I can act Italian. Okay, I will put that out there before all you Italians start attacking me. So you have this upward sloping trend line. You found resistance after breaking it. You're looking for continuation down. We'll see if you do, but the dollar still looks a little bit interesting for at least a move down to 103.67 in my opinion. So I'll keep watching that like a damn hawk and see if we can make our way down there on the dollar. That'd be kind of nice. Let's see. No, shout out to Mr. Mario though. Shout out to Mr. Mario. We were just playing around. He could take a joke, unlike Charles Roll in the chat said at least he tips. Charles, you have a sense of humor, my friend. I don't know if you do, but I think you just found it for me. Thank you, man. Oh, man. Only in 2022. I am Irish too. Yes, I am Irish, Italian, and like Syrian or some shit like that. Like I'm mainly those three. Okay, which interesting. It's an interesting little mix there, right? Irish, Italian, and I'm pretty sure it's Syrian. I could be wrong though. I definitely could be wrong. Let's see. Jordan was ever he wants to pee. Yes. Let's see. What percentage chance do you think BTC is going to dump to? What percentage chance do you think Bitcoin is going to dump? What percentage chance do I think Bitcoin's going to dump? I mean, I would say from this point, I think tomorrow the markets, I think it's just going to go sideways until tomorrow morning. And a lot of it has to do with, I think, what kind of Powell says, and if he says anything different. He says the same thing every time, and we always get hyped up for these things. That's why, like, I'm so over the FOMC meetings and all this shit. Can we just go back to when the charts just mattered, and that's it? But no, in reality, man, it's like, I would say the short-term time frames do look a little bearish to me. But the sentiment is uber bearish as well. So it's kind of like, I would say right here, I think it's like 60% chance you come to this 21,000. My gut feels there's a 60% chance you see this, right? I guess I would say, if I had to put percentages on it, I'd say, and I have no way to know, that's why I react. I'm looking for a long here, I'm looking for a short here. Whatever the market does, we have a good entry for either one. 22,800 to 22,900 for a short entry, and 21,200 to 21,400 is the long entry. And whatever way the market goes, we can sort of play it. But I would say there's like a 60% chance it does this, and 40% chance that everyone's just wrong, or the majority is wrong, and Bitcoin just kind of does this, right? Now, like I said, I have no way to know, so don't take these percentages. That's kind of what my gut's telling me. My gut is telling me these things. You know, it's not my balls. I don't have that feeling in my balls right now, right? But what I do have is the gut, is the big old gut that we got going on here, you know? That's what we got in here. Let's see. Let's see. That's why he likes halal? Exactly, because we got that big old gut taking care of business. We know what it is. We know what it is. Let's see. Oh, man. And as far as altcoin, I know I haven't really been looking at altcoins the last few days, guys. I mean, there's not really a point of looking at altcoins right now, in my opinion. Like, you can look at it yourself for like, okay, where do I want to accumulate this altcoin if Bitcoin drops? But like, other than that, there's no point in doing altcoin TA, bro. It's going to do whatever Bitcoin does in the short term. It's always going to do what Bitcoin does, right? So, you know, it's always my thing. It's like, okay, all right, this altcoin's in a bull flag, but Bitcoin dumps. Bye-bye, bull flag, you know? But, so I guess we need to kind of see what Bitcoin does here. 22,386. Once again, we're getting zero price action on stream. Absolutely zero, zilch, nada. We're sort of just, shooting the shit tonight. We're shooting the shit. We are shooting that shit. Let's see. Anderson says 60% chance Jordan is not Syrian. No, I actually am, man. I actually am. You wouldn't think I am, because I don't think it's only the nose that kind of looks like that to me. Other than that, you would have no idea. No idea. Zero idea. Anderson, how about the MDT? Look at MDT real quick. MDT. Let's see. MDT. What do we got? Oh, my lordy. Nice, man. The little ascending triangle finally played out to the upside on this one, huh? Man, it looks like you got a little fake out first. Look at that. That's a nice one. Actually, let me yeah, it looks like you got a little fake out here. So like if you traded this, you probably would have got stopped out and then hit to the upside. But hey, eventually it played out. Man, that's a nice move. I'll give you a pump song. We haven't played the pump song in forever, bro. Let's go, baby. Feels weird even playing the pump song. I feel like it's been so long, it hasn't. Like we went the whole bear market without playing the pump song, you know. And now we don't play the pump song for a few weeks, and it feels weird. Come on, baby. Are you sure you're not thinking Serbian? No, John, I don't think I'm Serbian, man. It's somewhere in that area. It's somewhere in that area, like, huh?
Serbia and the other countries. So
Yeah. I'm definitely not Serbian. I'm definitely not Serbian, bro. I mean, if you're a fan of measure move, the measure move puts you at 14.3. If you're a fan of the measure move of this one, I would think just be careful on this right now because, like I said, Bitcoin is. We don't know what Bitcoin's move is, and I don't know why this pumped. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's technical driven or some news came out on this bad boy. Just watch this and make sure this one doesn't dump back below these highs here. Because if it dumps back below here, you could just look at this one big deviation if it dumps back into the range. So if you see this come back in here, donk, probably we'll see a retrace. But I will say, like the fact that this one pumped today, and if Bitcoin can find some momentum here in the next couple of days, gives you a nice little head start. I will say. But yeah, obviously, if you see an altcoin pump like this and Bitcoin's kind of like doesn't know what it's gonna do, always a good time to TP a little. I always say take profits on this one. After this one pumped, what 20? Oof, Jesus, 40%. Yeah, I would take some profits, man. You know. Definitely take some profits and enjoy your winnings on that one, man, because that's 40% day when everything else is doing nothing is a pretty nice day. I take that all day. Let's see. Jordan has a turban in his closet. I might. You guys want to see? I can go get the turban. I can totally go get the turban. Hold on. Shit. What's it called? No, I don't actually have a turban. I was trying to find a turban on here, but they don't have any turbans on here. Actually, let me see. I can do this because I am this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put that on there. I'm not gonna put that on there because yeah, it's 2023. If this was back in 2021, where people were a little bit less sensitive, at least a little bit less sensitive, I would totally put this on here. But it's 2023, so we're not gonna do that. And yeah, we're gonna move on from that one. All right, let's do this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gala's doing good today. Yeah, Gala had a nice move up. What's funny is Gala was the first alt that really started moving up on the last move up. I don't know if there's any correlation there, but you guys remember, like, Gala was up 40, 3 days in a row. Today it did pretty well. I mean, it wasn't up 40%, but it did have at least a 10% day. Still really hasn't gone anywhere, right? And in reality, you kind of just stepping down, right? You're kind of just, back testing lows, right? So low, you're coming down, back testing the previous low, dumping again, coming back up, back testing the previous low. Will you roll over again? We'll see going into tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. It's a big day for market across the board tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice little reclaim of that low. Nice little reclaim. Like I said, you haven't really gotten anywhere yet. You know, it's awesome. You're getting the daily green dot. You're probably having stocks that are bottomed out, crossing back up to the upside, just as Bitcoin. Once again, we need to see how Bitcoin reacts over these next couple days. But you are getting some nice bounces on some altcoins that have been, and Gala's due. I do think once Bitcoin starts gaining some ground, I do think Gala will be one of the ones that does pretty well, just because this one was doing like nothing for so long, and it was like the first one that moved last time. Where if Bitcoin does find some fitting and starts to come back up to 23, 24, Gala could be one of those that really starts moving quick. Just because it was going sideways for like 2 months. So we'll see what happens with this one. As we sort of wait for the breakout and we wait for Bitcoin to do something, you know. But you are getting that daily green dot. And last time you did get that was actually here on the top candle, funny enough. But the last time you were this like oversold and you got that green dot was down here. All the way in December 31st, which was literally the Pico low of that move. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. How's everyone feeling tonight, man? You guys feeling good? I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling really, really freaking good. Gala did it first last time, no? Yeah, Gala was the first one to pump last time, too. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. Not the first one to pump, but like the first one that was really moving up quick. You guys remember that time where like it was like 3 days straight of Gala pumping 40%. And then it just stopped and did nothing for 2 months. Let's see. Bobby said, Doge, Ordinal Doge. Meme coin on Ordinal BTC. Yeah, I see some people hyping it up on on Twitter. That one's pumped a lot. The O Doge. Anyone get some O Doge? I did not get in some O Doge. It's the BTC Doge. But yeah, O Doge I definitely did see is pumping up like a madman. I saw some people on Twitter talking about how much they killed it on O Doge. You know what I mean? They absolutely killed it on O Doge. But man, let's see what we got cooking in here today. Let's see what we got cooking in here. We got 684 peeps in here. We got 272 likes. Let's get that like button up to 300, man. Come on. Let's get that like button up to 300. I'm sorry there's no price action, man. I wish there was more stuff I can talk about. I can't change the price action. It is what it is, you know. I would love to sit up here and look at like targets in the short term as the price moves like everyone else does. But, you know, whenever I stream, nothing happens. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it's been lately. It is what it is. But at least for the short term here, you know, as we sort of await, if you think this is the low for BTC, I mean, you could pull out, and if you really think this is the low for BTC, and if you think BTC is going to dump, I do think if it's going to move up, at the very, very least from this point, you will see a move down first to sort of make that bigger W formation, right? Where you have the low, the rise, the low, right, and the rise. I don't think if it's going to pump, it's just going to do this. That really doesn't make sense from this point. Not that everything has to make sense, but yeah, it's probably a lot of people building some longs here. You come in, you hit their stops back to the downside, and then you bring that shit up. I think would be the best case scenario at the moment. So either way, I'm kind of looking for a move down from this point. Maybe it just moves up. Shit. Maybe I'm wrong, and you know the market is fake, and it just pumps from right here. But if you know, I'd be looking at, you know, this low where you have a couple lows. You have one low, two lows, and the close low all coming in right here at like the golden pocket. I could see you come sweeping these lows, right? Doing a little and coming like this if you think the low is in. Okay. That's how I would sort of play it there. I wouldn't long from right here, right? You always want to wait for a target that you already have to long. And if the market starts coming back up, man, I mean, this $21,700 level is key. And that actually might look for some kind of short at that level. If you come back up, you tag this. That's the top of the bear flag, right? Like this. That's the previous low that you got coming in here, right? So this is a key area right here. Is this 22,750 area right here. And then maybe I look for that move down eventually like this, right? So maybe a short here, long here, right? If you're kind of playing the range, I don't know. But in the meantime, I guess you can kind of keep chopping in this range, man. You know, you can kind of play it like, oh, go long, 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 short, short, you know, maybe TP out a little bit here, but it's really, it's a range market at the moment. It's the little range scalping market where you got to use 20x leverage to make any gains right now. You know, who's out there making some gains using some leverage, man? Who's out there? Who's out there? It's very slim pickings right here, guys. I mean, the 100x leverage guys are having a lot of fun in this range. Everyone else is sleeping, absolutely sleeping, like absolutely doing craziness. If Bitcoin does break 22.9. The next level I look at, I think I already have it marked off, but it's like, it's more so this on the 4-hour time frame. It's this golden pocket right here at like 22,200 right here. That I think, you know, no one really paying attention to. If it does move up, wonk, right? You come to here, everyone thinks, oh, it's breaking out, right? And then you wick back down in the close, and then you see that move down. That would be at like 22,200 is the other level I'm looking at in the current time frames. But right now, like I said, like it's that boring chop market that the 100x leverage traders are
Strap up.
are digging
We're going
this
to
right
the
now.
moon.
The only gains I'm making is on my waistline. That's all you can do sometimes, Sergio. All you can do is eat the gains. That's all you can do, right? You hang out and you eat the gains. Let's see. FOMO into Gala. F it. Judge Bibles, I thought you were bearish, man. You're FOMOing into Gala now? Let's see. BTC is frozen at 22.4. It's forever frozen at 22.4, man. Shit. It's forever frozen at damn 22.4. Forever damn frozen. Oh, man. It's craziness. It's craziness, dude. Mask is killing it. Major gains, said Tony. Appreciate the super chat, Tony. Let's check out Mask real quick. Mask. All I want to do is talk some price action, man, but you ain't getting any. It's the same targets every day. Let's see Mask. Mask. Let's see what you got cooking. Another altcoin that's bounced off the 618 twice. You know, you bounced off of it once. You bounced off of it twice from this low to this high. That's a really strong support level right there. That was a good entry right there. A lot of altcoins on the daily bounced off on the daily golden pockets. I scooped up a few altcoins on their golden pockets myself. Now Mask, see if you're breaking trend. Yeah, Mask does seem to be breaking trend, but what do you always know about these trend breaks, guys? Because I hear this all the time. I see if this breaks out, it's going to the moon, right? Long if it breaks out. To me, that's a horrible way to do it. And some people might be successful doing it that way. But what you often see is, people, okay, you see the breakout, price is up here, and you say, okay, I'm going to long right here. Okay. And then, right, how many people you think went long right here on Mask? How many people you think went wrong right there on that wick? And it now just got pummeled back down as the price moved down. And watch, this is probably, if Bitcoin doesn't move, this will probably close right under that resistance, right? And just take out all the longs that tried to long the breakout instead of long in the support that you play to the upside. Where now, if you longed here, you don't care that it closes back in, because now you can just put your stop down here and you're good, But like the breakout, man. But if you're gonna breakout trade, wait for the close. At least wait for a daily close above a trend line. Not just say, oh, it's breaking this trend, it's going to go. You are getting that daily green dot. I do like that. I definitely do like that. But I say wait for the close. Don't get too trigger happy here. Another one that this one from the low has pumped up 33%. Wouldn't mind TPing a little bit here either. But if it does continue up from this level, we're looking at 534, but you want to see a daily close and you want to see some strength from BTC. If you see those two things, you could see 534, right? 534. Let's get it. Elon bought Fetch. He was trying to pump his bags. Elon always Elon's got the best gig. All Elon has to do, right? Let's get Elon on the stream. All Elon has to do is come on. Let me find him real quick.
Let's check out their chart.
All Elon has to do, he has to come on the stream and just go, oh, what's going on, guys? It's Elon. Let me tweet about FET. Let me buy some first. Let me just go on Coinbase and buy some FET. Yeah, I'll just throw a few mil in there. Let me just tweet about it. I'll just make a quick mil off a pump. FET AI will be used by Doge. That's going to get them all psyched up. That's going to pump Doge and FET. Oh, it's so good. I'm so smart. Oh, wow. Look, FET's up 50%. Okay, yeah, I'll take some profits. That was easy. That was so easy, man. He's got the life. He buys any alt, tweets some joke about it, pumps, sells it. He's got the easiest game in the book, man. Easiest damn game in the book. All right. Anyways, I'm sort of I'm rambling about Elon now. I'm rambling about Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is in the chat. There we go. Daily close above. Old resistance becomes new support. Let's see. Old resistance becomes new support. You remember those days, Matt? Holy shit. I've come a long way since those days. All right. Yeah, I mean, guys, look at where Bitcoin is. Look where Bitcoin is, man. I mean, you got the daily close. Daily stocks are bottomed out. Daily momentum's coming back up. You can say the same thing on the 2-day. 2 days bottomed out. Daily momentum's kind of sitting there. 3-day is now bottomed out. When did you get a new 3-day? Yesterday. 3 days now bottomed out. I don't know, man. I'm still feeling kind of. I don't know if I'm feeling pumpy, but I don't know if I'm feeling the absolute devastation dump that everyone's talking about. At least yet. Maybe it comes down the road, but I'm not feeling that devastation dump. Okay. Short term, do you see a move here? I can see it. I can see a short term move, but I think even if you see that, you'll see a move up. I'm feeling confidence, okay, based off the sentiment I see on Twitter, based off the poll sentiment I saw, right, sentiment-wise, indicator-wise, the fact that you're at support, you're still above the 200-day EMA, I'm still feeling pretty good about where Bitcoin is. I'm not going to lie. And I know that's not what everyone wants to hear, because I think a lot of people either did not catch this move up, okay, and they're waiting for it to come back to those prices so they can get a second chance, or a lot of people took a lot of profits up here and now want to see they're not happy with this pullback yet, right? They're not happy with Bitcoin pulling back 10%. They want to see a bigger pullback so they can, the profits that they took. I took some profits on some altcoins too. That's why I would not mind altcoins pulling back a little bit more. I'm kind of in that camp too. I'm in the second camp, kind of, right? A lot of people took profits up here, right? And now want to see the price move deeper to buy back what they sold up here at a cheaper discount. And I think that's why a lot of people are bearish right now or want the price to go down, is because most people are in those two camps. I'm kind of in camp number 2 as well. I want to buy some more OP at lower prices. I want to buy some more DYDX at lower prices. I want to buy more ACH at lower prices, right? But will I be able to? We'll see. We'll see if we get that opportunity. I think everyone's kind of thinking the same way, and I like to look at it like psychology-wise a lot of the times too, not just price. And I think why is the market feeling bearish? Is it just because the price is moving back down, or is it more of a psychological thing? And I think it's more of a psychological thing. And that's why this range right here is what a lot of people are waiting for. Either you're not going to get it and price is just going to do this, like it did in 2020, right? You guys remember the 2020 price action? I think we looked at it yesterday. But if I took a little fractal from 2020 and we took this and we put this on price here, right? We took this fractal. Not going to say it's going to go up in that straight line like that. It's a little ridiculous, but don't mind the move up part. Could you see something more like this price action? I don't know why it's not fitting now. I don't know why it's not fitting anymore. It was fitting yesterday, right? Something more like this price action where you end up going sideways for a long time to get people pissed off. Both sides pissed off that want to buy the dip, right? In this range for about 2 more months. Imagine the salt of 2 months more sideways in a $1,000 range. Oh, God. Where you go sideways for 2 months, right? Maybe some good news happens at the FOMC meeting. I don't know. And SCPI is good. I don't know. And you see that move back up. I don't know, man. It'll be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. But I, myself, and most people want cheaper prices, man. And I think that's a big reason why that poll today that we did is, how are you feeling today on Bitcoin? A lot of people saying 21K is going to be coming before 24K.
So we'll see. We'll see. That pattern looks about right. We'll see, man. I'm just kind of spitballing. This is my thesis. I have to have a plan. I think a lot of people are in crypto without a plan, really. They're just kind of like, oh, I'm going to wait till the market pumps to buy in. I'm going to wait till it dumps to sell, right? No one has a plan of what they want. This is my plan. This is my plan. Whether people agree or disagree about it, this zone right here is the final load up zone, in my opinion, before a run to the upside. That's my plan. That's my take. I've seen this play out before where sentiment is uber bearish in a 9-month accumulation range, right? Where everyone's like, man, I want cheaper prices. You'll probably have a whole full year of price being down here. So I don't want to hear like I didn't have any time. And then price leaves. To me, it's the opposite of the highs, man. Where you had the wick off distribution at the highs. Same damn thing, just the opposite. Right? Where you made one high, you made a second high, you made the spring high. You got a big pump up. I mean, this one would be a dump back to the previous high. Right? If we flip it over, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but right? If we flip it over, we had the high. We came back up for a big pump, just like we did right now. Where? Pretty much right to that previous high. We had this final sell-off, which got everyone bullish. I remember back here. This was where everyone was getting bullish again. Oh, we're going to 100K. We just needed to pull back before the next run up. Super bullish. This time bearish before eventually you got that move to the upside. You know, that's how I'm looking at it, man. You know, it is what it is. You're just looking at it from the opposite end of the spectrum. And yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's my take. Don't follow me. You do what you want to do. I'm just here to tell you my opinion. And if I'm wrong, I'm okay with. I've been wrong a million times. But the key is being right more than you're wrong, or the key is making your wins bigger than your losses. You know what I'm saying? I think risk versus reward from this point. I think to the upside is more reward than the risk to the downside at this point. So that's my take. When Camirand coin, shit, bro. When Camirand coin, we're never gonna do a Camirand coin. I will never do an altcoin, guys, because there's nothing good comes from an altcoin, right? Nothing good ever comes from an influencer launching their own project. You guys remember Costa, VPAD, any coin that's been shilled, any low cap coin that's been shilled by any influencer, has it ever gone well for that person or the investors? No. And to be honest, guys, like it's, you know, to me, I don't do as much as I probably should on this channel as far as like shilling shit. But like I said, like I could do more, but I do this because I like doing this a lot of times. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm not gonna be shilling altcoins and shilling trading courses and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's like I could do that, but yeah, I don't know. You can learn all that. I'm a big proponent. You can learn all that shit for free on the internet. Jordan Inu Maya might buy. Jordan Inu Maya might buy. Would you buy Jordan Inu? No. Bitcoin's pumping right now. Oh, let's go.
We're going to the moon.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a pumperoo. Let's see what we got it, man. Let's see what we get it. The bears
Everybody
panicking.
panic. We're going to zero.
I'm just kidding. Bitcoin is getting to move up. I wouldn't get too excited right now. Let me just do a short-term fib because this is all we have to look at right now. Yeah, see, Bitcoin just popped right to the golden pocket right here. All right, so from this high to this low, let me just go like the 15-minute time frame. This is all we have to talk about right now, guys. Low to high, you just tag that golden pocket on the 15 minutes. Now you're getting a little reaction off that. Now, if we can see where this kind of goes now, this range right here, you just haven't been able to flip this as support. Like this range right here, from like, you've constantly gotten back above, but you've gotten sold off, like instantly, every time you've gotten back above here, right? You see this zone, bro? You pumped up, dumped, pumped up, dumped, pumped up, dump, pumped up, dump, pumped up, dump, pumped up, dump. You haven't been able to hold this now. So if Bitcoin comes back down, you got to hold this zone. If you don't, you're coming all the way back down to the lows again. But, you know, if you can get back above this golden pocket, it's this level up here, man. It's really a big zone. It's like 22,700 to like 22,800. I just have a line here, but it's that like $100 zone up here, which looks pretty juicy for at least a little short scalp if you were looking for that, right? This zone right here, man. That zone, right? For all these previous lows coming in right there. The top of this bear flag coming in right there, like 22,800. I don't want to get rejected right there. Shit. Let's smack it back up. But if, you know, sometimes I got to separate my trading mind with my investing mind. Because you guys ever have that like issue sometimes where like you kind of feel a little bullish, right? And you almost like don't want to short because you're feeling a little bullish. Happens to me sometimes, man. You know what I mean? But, you know, sometimes you got to separate, you know, investing versus trading, because listen, like you could pump up here and get rejected and just blast through, and you know if you come back down, you're in a short, perfect. You can make some money off a short. If you blast through, you get stopped down on the short, big whoop, and your investment goes up, right? So it's kind of a win-win lose-win scenario. It's not really a lose-lose. I don't know how you lose. The only way you can lose is if you just get absolutely destroyed on a liquidation or something. You know, you don't want to get liquidated. I think that's the only way you can lose in this space. Really, just don't get liquidated. Don't get liquidated, and don't buy tops. Right, the two biggest things in crypto: don't get liquidated and don't buy tops. Hold on, let me. Do I have? Because if you do that. If you get liquidated and you buy tops, you'll get very, very mad. You will get extremely mad. We got 323 likes, guys. Let's get the 400 now. Let's go. Let's get the 400 likes now, guys. Because if you get liquidated, what's going to happen is you're going to get very, very mad. Okay? Very, very mad. You're probably going to start playing music like this. You know, you're usually a rap guy, but now you're feeling a little bit like this. You know what I mean? And what's going to happen is you're going to be liquidated. You're going to have no money. So, you're going to turn into this guy. Do not turn into this guy. You see this guy? Who's got the Bitcoin tattoos, the ETH tattoos, right? The Digibyte tattoo. Look, he's got a Digibyte tattoo on his right arm. You see that shit? Don't be this guy, man. You avoid that by using stop losses and not buying tops. Don't do those two things. You're probably pretty okay in the space. You don't want to be this guy. Look at his hair, man. Who gets a Digibyte tattoo? What loser gets a Digibyte tattoo? Is Digibyte even still a thing? I haven't heard of Digibyte in quite a while, man. I honestly haven't heard of Digibyte in years. It's been years since I saw Digibyte. Shit. That guy looks badass. I want to be him. You want to work at McDonald's and have crypto tattoos? You want to have a Digibyte tattoo on your arm? What weirdo gets a Digibyte tattoo? I will say. All right, let's I guess, I mean, all we can really do, let's zoom in a little bit on Bitcoin, man. Let's zoom in a little bit. That's all we can really do right now. I mean, dude, if all we have is a $300 range, we got to go to the 5 minute. That's all we can do right now, guys. So let's see, 22,475. Let's see if we can crack this golden pocket. If we crack the golden pocket zone, which, I mean, I'm starting to think, like, would I be surprised if you actually got a pump right now? I wouldn't, for the only fact that, like, everyone's bearish at the moment, right? You know, a move up to 22.7 would not surprise me one bit. Let's see if we can get a little move up here. We're fighting with this golden pocket. No bearish divergence down here, so you're pretty good so far. Let me just check the 15-minute here. 15-minute looks pretty good. You're putting a 15-minute green dot. And the 5-minute doesn't have any divergence, so this one's looking okay. Let's see if we can get a little move up. All right, here we go. We are breaking that golden pocket. Let's go, baby. Let's get a little...
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Let's get a little action here. We got the 786 at 22,532. We've came up to this point a few times and gotten rejected, so just be careful here, guys. I would not be FOMOing long. The time to long was down here, if you were going to, right? It basically just long in this trend line. If you're kind of scalping this little range, that was the time. Be careful if you're going long right here, though. I know it's like, oh my God, Bitcoin's coming up. I want to go long. You know, we know that we don't do that. We know that we don't do that. And we know if Jordan plays the pump song, that is normally the time to take profits and to short, right? So if I start playing the pump song, just know that is the case. Let's see. You are fighting with this shit. You are fighting with this shit. Let's see. Jack's Machine said, when Jordan makes a bet, like a BTC is under 35K at the end of the year, he has to get a Doge tattoo. Oh, hell no. I already made that Dogecoin tattoo bet. And I was right on that one, man. People were calling me a dumbass for making that bet. I killed that bet. And that was another time where, like, sentiment was super bearish. I made a little ballsy bet at the time. You know, you guys remember that. Remember my ballsy bet? Some of you guys probably remember that bet that I made back in the day. It was right around here. Summer of 2021. Everyone's super bearish, right? Clear Wyckoff accumulation. Pretty similar to what we're doing now, in my opinion. And everyone was super bearish, right? And I made a bet. I said, I will get a Dogecoin tattoo on my thigh if Bitcoin does not hit all-time highs by the end of the year. What does Bitcoin do? Comes up and tags all-time highs, just barely, in November of that year. Let's get it, man. I don't know if I want to make any bets like that right now. I don't know. I just don't know what bet I would make, you know? Because do I think Bitcoin's necessarily going to all-time highs? I don't know about that. But I could make some bet. I don't know if I want to, though. I don't know if I want to make any bet right now. To go into the 200 on the 1 hour on everything. Oh, yeah? All right, so yeah, you get a little resistance on the golden pocket here, guys. You got a little wick above, and you're wicking back down. So not the greatest move at the moment, my friends. Not the greatest move. Let's see if we can get any little move up here, dude. Then you ate a sock. Then I ate a sock, Cold Crypto. I said Bitcoin wouldn't go below 20K again. To be fair to me, though, right? To be fair to me, how long was Bitcoin actually below 20K, right? To be fair to me, you had a few candles down here, right? You had basically this little time period here, and then you had the FTX dump. You really weren't below 20K for too long. You know what I mean? Like, you know, to be fair to me as well, okay? I wasn't also under the impression that you were going to have one of the biggest stable coins implode, have the second biggest exchange implode. You know what I mean? Like, but hey, you know, you live and you learn. That's why I'll never say never again. You know, people who say Bitcoin going to 10K, I won't say it's impossible. I definitely won't say it's impossible because I've seen crazier shit happen. And I know if something crazy happens, Bitcoin could see 10K. So I definitely will never rule that out. Do I think that's going to happen if nothing crazy happens? No. But I don't think it's impossible. All right, here we go. 22,468. Let's go. Let's see. Make it happen. Brian said, make it happen. Make it happen, Brian. Let's make it happen, man. I'm trying to get it. I'm not trying to make any Dogecoin tattoos this time, though. What's a bet we can make, guys? Should Jordan do a bet where, like, if Bitcoin isn't above... I'm trying to think. If Bitcoin isn't above 30K, actually, who would take me? Actually, I don't know if I want to do this bet. No, Jordan, no bets yet. I'm gonna wait on the bets, guys. I'm waiting until 2024 for the bets, guys. I'm waiting until 2024 for the bets. But I will make a bet in 2024. All right, you got my word. I just don't know how confident I am in the bet right now. All right, here we go. So 23,451. Bitcoin is back testing this range where it's gotten insta-dumped every single time, dude. You know, so it's gotten above this range, hasn't been able to hold its support. Let's see if we can hold it this time. Getting a little bounce off this range so far. It's basically like the mid-range of this whole area. Right? You've gotten your price action below, price action above. This is where you've had resistance this whole damn action below, price action above. This is where you've had resistance this whole damn time. Now you need to find some support. If you dump back below this, you're probably coming all the way back down to the bottom just to probably crap again. So we don't want to dump back below there. If we do get back above this golden pocket, we're looking, you know, I would say, you know, get a tag. You have this high. You got the 786 right here at 22.5, but the ultimate level of a rejection I'm looking for is like 22.7, 22.8 up here in this range, guys. That is the one I'm looking for a nice juicy shorts entry if it does get up there. And if I'm feeling it, man. If I'm feeling it. Hold on. What's this, guys? Hey, actually, no, we'll hold off on that one. We got a new song. I'm gonna hold off on it though. It's time for battle, my friends. Let's see what we can do here. The Bears and the Bulls gonna make some price action for us here. 22,456. Bilbo Baggins said altcoin paw swap. Let's check out the chart. Paw swap. I don't know what that is, bro, but let's see paw swap. Bro, what the heck? Paw swap. This thing's going nuts. I don't know anything about this, guys. I wouldn't touch it just because I don't know anything about it. But you did get a pretty massive move up here. I'm not gonna lie. You did get a pretty massive move up. Sort of hit the previous high, getting a pullback on this bad boy. Not really a lot of data. You're just kind of going straight up on this one. But I will say, like, this trend line, you did kind of break the short-term trend. So this one, I wouldn't be surprised if this one actually starts rolling back over. At least a little bit. Just because it's been straight up since inception on this one. You know? So I look for at least, like, if you take here to inception to down here, I'd actually look at a little bit of a retracement on this one. I don't know what the hell this thing is. But I'd definitely be looking for a retracement back to these previous support. 48, minus 9, or whatever on this one. Shit. Shit. But, yeah, you broke trend. You know, I'd be looking for something like this. Back test this. And then we come back up. But, yeah, this thing went up like 1 to 80 or 94. Did a 94x from the low there. That's craziness. Bear Guts said a tattoo of Clint on your inner thigh. I'll make that. I will make that bet in 2024. Okay? I will make the bet in 2024. Not yet. When 2024 comes around, and as long as the world doesn't end in 2023, right? Just because the world's a shit show right now. I gotta wait to see what happens in 2023. If everything's normal right now, let's say we get to, okay, Bitcoin's sitting around 30K at the end of 2023, you know, and price is just kind of chilling. We're doing what we always do. Let's say price does this year. Let's say, you know, we do this little wake off, right? Bitcoin comes down maybe like this, goes sideways for a little bit, and then you do see that move up. Maybe you come up to, like, I don't know, 35, 40K, like you typically do in a bear market, get that little bear market rally, and then you start to come back down by the end of the year, right? And Bitcoin's sitting like somewhere in this range at the beginning of 2024, like 25, 30K range. I will make the bet that I think Bitcoin will at least tag, right? You know, I'd say, because there's always a chance Bitcoin doesn't break all-time highs, because I'm not like that moon boy bullish. I would say I would make the bet that Bitcoin would hit like at least 60K by the end of by the end of 2024. I'd be willing to do that, but let's see what. Let's wait to see what 2023 gives us, man. Let's make sure we don't go into World War III or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, or something that I can't control in the meantime. Let's see. Kevin is still wearing Christmas shirts. Oh yeah. Kevin. Shit, man. What's his name? Kevin. Meet Kevin. Still wearing Christmas sweaters. Yeah. He likes the Christmas sweaters, man. Maybe he's just jolly. I don't know. Maybe he's just a nice guy and he's really, really jolly, and that's all we can get. All right, Bitcoin got a little bit of a move. Now it's back to being a stable coin, guys. Back to being a stable coin. as we sort of sit here and watch some price action, bro. Really not much going on tonight, guys. I wish I could poke this thing and, you know, but just know that last time I poked it, we got absolutely destroyed, right? You know, just remember that last time I said I want Bitcoin to move, and it's pissing me off. It's crabbing. Bitcoin had about a 7% dump to the downside that night. So if you want me to poke Bitcoin, I can. But just know that if I do, it hasn't been very good for Bitcoin. All right? So I can poke it. Let me know. You guys want me to poke Bitcoin? I seem to have that effect. If Bitcoin did that same thing, looking at like 21K. Let's see. I can poke it. I can poke it, bro. All right, let's get rid of this. Yeah, it's like, all right, so Bitcoin looks like it's going to drop right back below that support level again, man. I'm not surprised, dude. I don't expect anything big until tomorrow morning, dude. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. Well, let's keep watching, I guess. Wake up, China. Let's dump it. All right. You asked for it. Here we go. Let's wake up China. Everyone get ready. We're going to wake up China. Here we go. Here we go. I'm waking it up. Come on, do something, man. You're so boring, Bitcoin. You're so boring, bro. Oh my God. Could you ever move? Can you do something? We're sick of you going sideways. Oh, man. Just do something. God, man. Bitcoin sucks. Let's see. All right. Let's give it a few minutes. And let's get those juices flowing, and let's see what Bitcoin gives us. Maybe this time it'll actually, no, let's not jinx it. All right. So now we let's let the juices sing a little bit. Let's check out the fear and greed. How's fear and greed doing right now? Dude, look at it's another day of indecision. Man, the market has no idea what it wants to do right now, dude. It is amazing. You see it on polls. You see it on fear and greed. I can see it in the chat, you know. I can feel it in myself too, you know. I can feel it in myself, and you know, when I'm starting to feel that way, when I have that feeling in my gut, it's usually that point. I don't know. I guess I won't go that far deep into it, but you know, you're at a 49 on the fear and greed. You've been in the 50s for like 2 weeks now. You've been like at 50 for 2 weeks. Just complete indecision. Like no one knows how to feel right now, right? And everyone's feeling neutral. Like look, you've been stuck in this range since like really the end of January for like actually a month and a half of being in this kind of neutral territory where the market has no idea what it wants to do. You know, times we've been in there in March of 2022. Obviously, that was right before the Luna crash. We've been in that range a couple different times. You know, from the downside, we've been in that range like January 2020. You know, there's been some time we've been kind of consolidating that range. June of 2020, you know, October of 2020. A lot of time in 2020. But like, dude, I mean, we just, the sentiment is neutral. The sentiment is no one has any clue what's coming next. I'm going to be honest. Like, everyone's got an opinion. The easiest thing to say is, okay, the economy's crashing. Everyone has that in their mind. And I'll continue to say, are you really going to have that recession crash when everyone and their mother, you know, I can hear my neighbor talking about the recession downstairs right now. I can hear her. The neighbor that bangs the broom on the floor is talking about recession downstairs right now. You think she would know if there was actually going to actually happen? You know what I mean? It already happened. That's my take. But yeah, can you stop talking about the recession? I'm going to get my broom. I'm going to get my broom. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stop talking about the damn recession. That's what I thought. Yeah, but she doesn't want me to get my broom, guys. So I will destroy that floor. I will destroy that floor with my broom. You know? Two wolves said buyers in control. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just think that no one is buying or selling. I basically think right now you got two groups. you got people on the sidelines with cash, and then you got people holding that aren't gonna. People are holding that are at the point where they're looking at the market and they're going, the halving's a year away. Why the hell am I gonna sell now? I think you kind of got two groups of people, and that's why, especially after this dump. Like I said, I think a lot of people took profits up here. I actually don't think a lot of retail FOMO'd up here. I don't get that sense that a lot of people did. There's still a lot of disbelief in the market, and I don't think a lot of retail FOMO. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong that a lot of retail FOMO'd right at resistance. I could totally be wrong about that. I just don't get the sense a lot of people FOMO'd here. I think you had a lot of people who took profits up here, right? And then waiting to buy back lower, so they're in cash. Or you have the holders who are just like, okay, bro, Bitcoin's at 22K. Am I really going to sell at 22K a year before the halving? Right? So they're not going to be really selling. So right now, I think you get the traders just battling off against each other right now. And that's really why you're seeing Bitcoin not do anything for the past 4 days. And really not do anything since January, right? You haven't really done anything since January. You've gone up, you've gone down, you've gone up, you've gone down. But you've been in the same range. And then you got two groups of peeps. The hodlers, people who took profits, and people who are already in cash, waiting to buy lower. You know what I mean? And some catalyst is going to have to happen to push the price some way. I don't know what it's going to be. Could be just nothing until the CPI next week, which is on the 14th, which is 8 days away. There could be nothing that happens until 8 days. And that would go exactly with the fractal from 2020, where Bitcoin does nothing for an extended period of time in this range where everyone's thinking up or down, and you do nothing. But tell me so. I feel good about my Gala FOMO. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I'm in too deep. Matt said I'm in too deep. In too deep, man. In too deep. You never should be in too deep, man. You know? Never should be in too deep. That March vacay, money looking bullish. Nice, two wolves. Let me see. Stomper on the ground. Let's see. Because we are all bullish. No, dude. Everyone's not bullish, man. We just did a poll earlier. It was 57% of people are bearish right now. Anyways, I'm going to hold off till tomorrow, guys. Powell's speaking tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to say anything crazy about the markets, but I think I'm going to call it a stream here because there's not really much going on. Appreciate you guys hanging out as always. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. We go live 2 times a day. Usually there's more to talk about, but I've been talking about the same thing for 4 days now. I still have the same targets, the same long setup, same short setup. Nothing's changed every day. Emotions seem to change, but nothing's really changed on the charts. So we're kind of waiting out this price action, guys, at the current moment. And we will be here when the price action actually goes down. We'll be here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, right before Powell speaks. And then we'll be live at 7 p.m. tomorrow as well. So make sure you guys are in there. Like up the stream if you haven't already. It does help out the stream. Appreciate you guys for being here. And no, I will not be getting a tattoo of Clint in 2023. Maybe in 2024. Maybe. I'll think about it. Only if we don't go into some serious, shit show in the overall world in 2023. All right. Later. Peace. And take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Don't be watching page drive, man. Set some alerts on your charts, right? Put an alert at 22,500. Put an alert at 22,300. Walk away. If the price hits those, you'll know. If you don't hear any noises, there ain't nothing going on, right? Sometimes I do that. I'm like, okay, I'll put my alert above this high, alert below this high, alert below this low, and I'll wait for a noise. That's all you can do sometimes, man. That's all you can do. Or you can just play the range. Sure you can do that too. All right, guys, I'm out. See you. See you guys tomorrow. Let's get a little bullish song going in here today. Let's get a little bullish song going. Let's get a little bullish song going, baby. Let's get it. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Peace. Hey. I love this song. This song is great. Peace.